I see you lost inside your circumstance, and I see you looking for a chance to dance, and it seems to me the world's a better place because of you. You were made to shine just like the stars above, and I know you are made for love and to be loved, and it seems to me the world's a better place because of you. Oh, why do we see one another and compare our lives together, thinking that the greener grass is anywhere but here? Shine, shine, set your eyes on things above now. Shine, shine, you are someone made for love now. Shine, shine, join in the applause of love and shine. Ain't it grand? Life is so worth celebrating. Hand in hand, live a life worth imitating. Sing along, the world's a better place because of you. Oh, why do we see one another and compare?
Hello, I am John DeJulius. I'm president of the DeJulius Group, and I'm also the producer of the Secret Service Summit, where every year we bring in 10 to 12 amazing speakers, best-selling authors. And I have to tell you, W was 2012's top speaker. He was so dynamic, so amazing. And not only did he entertain the crowd, but what he did simultaneously, which I find rare and unique, was he had a motivational message that while people were bent over laughing, they also left inspired, which is really unique. And he did a lot of work. John Morgan, the W, did such an amazing job of customizing his message to fit the audience and the vision of this conference, and it was remarkable.
Well, I'm the free world leader. Freedom's rolling out to you. Oh, let's roll. Well, I'm the good news instigator, compassionate conversator. This freedom is rocking and rolling on out to you. White and blue. Greetings, everyone, and welcome to The John Morgan Show. I am so honored to be here to share a few minutes with you. Today is a very special show. I'll give you a hint. Jubilee! Hey, Carol! Hey, Norm! Isn't this fun? It's like a meetup. Rock on, Phil. OH! I-O? I don't know. That's right. Year of Jubilee. Oh, yeah. Bam! What a pretty yellow dress. Ooh! Mm. All right, everybody, welcome to the John Morgan Show. It is a Friday, which means it is a show with a number that is divisible by 5, because I didn't miss a show yesterday. I was just late. Sorry, Beth. Sorry, Carol. Sorry, Karen. Sorry, everybody who missed it, because where was John at 5 o'clock? I was asleep. I apologize for that, everybody. But today is a very special show. Today is show number 50. I am so shocked. You know, if I was doing the show once a week instead of 5 times a week, show number 50 would almost be a year. So that's going to be crazy. I don't know what show that's going to be because I don't do math that well, but it's going to be a hoot at the end of an entire year. O.M. Jesus. Oh, it's great to be with you guys. 50. Gosh, let's see. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's been 50 shows. I mean, it doesn't seem like it at all. It feels like, well, the first show felt like about 3 shows. You know, let's see. What are some things that are connected to the word 50? Well, what comes to mind immediately is, of course, that we have 50 states. Well, 52 if you count Hawaii and Alaska. That's what one of our presidents said recently. But anyway, I don't. There's 50 stars on the American flag, which means 50 states. I keep wanting to go like this, but that's 10. That's not 5. It's not double 5. We don't think that way. It's 50, 5-0. So if I do like that, now that looks more like an 8. I don't know. But then there's the song the great Paul Simon wrote many years ago, 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover. And, of course, there's how many cards in a deck? 52. But if you take out the jokers, there's 52, right? It's 54 with the jokers, which incidentally brings to mind the fact that last night I learned a brand new card game, and I wonder if anybody's ever heard of it. It includes 4 decks of cards. 4 decks. Does anybody know of a card game that has 4 decks of cards? If you do, put it in the comments. If you don't come up with it, I'd never heard of it, and I'm 63 years old. So, yeah, I've lived a long time and not have heard of this game. But it was a lot of fun. We played it last night. We wanted to kill each other because we were so competitive, but it was really a blast. If anybody's ever heard of a card game using 4 decks of cards, put it in the comment section, and you win the. You're right. Don't have a prize today. Incidentally, congratulations to Mark yesterday, who was on, Mark Roberts, and won the book War on Fear, which will be coming to you shortly, autographed as you requested, absolutely. And wow, show number 50. You know, the thing that 50 brings to mind more than anything else to me is a thing in the Bible. That's it, Norm. Well done. Hand and foot. Yes. We learned how to play that game last night. You have to be a mathematician to be able to handle the great, huge amount of points you get playing that game. But what a blast it was, and I hope we get to play it again tonight because the same group of people are going to be getting together a little bit later. So fun. No, what comes to mind for me when I hear 50, and instantly, here's another one. I remember when my dad turned 50, and I was just a little kid. I was born in 56, and I remember my sister said, "Yeah, Dad, I remember where we were standing when she said this. You're halfway there if you live to be 100. Well, my dad almost did live to be 100, so that joke's on you, sister. No, 50 reminds me of, in the Bible, there's a thing called the Year of Jubilee. The Year of Jubilee. They would have, numbers in the Bible are very important. And every 7 years, every 7th year, they wouldn't plant crops. They would let the land rest and recover from the previous 6 years of crops being sown. And, of course, the Bible talks about how God created the world in 6 days, and on the 7th day, he rested. And so 7 cycles of 7 years is 49. So they would count 7 cycles of 7 years, and after the 49th year would come the 50th year, and that was the Year of Jubilee. And in the ancient land of Israel, and I don't really actually know if they still do this, but what they would do is everybody would return to their family. everybody would return to their original property, and if anybody owed anybody money on property, they would be forgiven their debt. If anybody had sold themselves into slavery to pay off debts or for whatever reason, all slaves were freed. And the Year of Jubilee was just a huge, huge year of celebration, of freedom, of release. And it has its counterpart in the New Testament in the book. Let me see, I've got it here. It was when Jesus was speaking in the synagogue, and he said these words, and he caused a lot of trouble. I mean, he almost got himself killed when he said this, because it was a big deal, and basically he was claiming to be the Messiah by saying this. And they weren't ready to receive him as Messiah, and they tried to stone him, but he was able to. I don't know how he did it. It doesn't say, did he go invisible? But it says he slipped through the crowd unnoticed. I mean, they were trying to throw him off the cliff on the edge of town. But it says in the book, I had it and it left me. Hang on. Got to do a little searching. Hang on. Thank you for your patience, said the doctor to the nurse. Okay, Jesus said this, "The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, for he has anointed me to bring good news to the poor. He has sent me to proclaim that captives will be released, and the blind will see, that the oppressed will be set free, and to declare the favorable year of the Lord, or the year of Jubilee." Hallelujah. And that's what got him into a whole bunch of trouble. But then he fulfilled, and then he closed the book and he said, "In your hearing, this scripture is fulfilled." And then he set out to do those very good deeds, to set at liberty those who were in bondage. And I remember back when I was in my teen years, I was actually a slave. I was a slave to all kinds of illegal and irreverent things. And when I gave my life to Christ, he set me free. He gave me freedom and the ability to say no, whereas before I didn't have that ability, to the things of this world, to the things that lead people into bondage. And I'm so grateful that he did, because I've been free ever since. We fought a civil war to free an enslaved people who were held in bondage in this country, and they were set free. And when Christ came, he came to set free from the bondage of sin those who were held in its grip. And another way that I was held in bondage was to fear. I was so afraid of rejection, so afraid of the disapproval of others, and I had fear of man. I had fear of failure. I had fear of missing out, which they call FOMO, and I had all kinds of stuff. And God set me free, and it took time. But one of the reasons I wrote the book War on Fear was out of the gratitude for the freedom that God gave me. And so if you're finding yourself needing a year of Jubilee, I have great news for you. You can have that year of Jubilee in Jesus Christ, in a relationship with him. Absolutely, you can be free. And if you already have a relationship with Jesus Christ, but you find yourself in bondage, then hey, turn to him, turn to his word, turn to your pastor, and get some prayer, and let's get this thing dealt with. Let's get you set free. But all of that to say, I am so excited to have the privilege of taking a few minutes with my dear friends. And you know what? You guys have become so much closer to me over these 50 shows. I feel like, Mark, you and I are neighbors. I feel like you live right next door. Dee Deloy, you've grown so close in my heart, brother. And I just love you. Carol, you've been the grandmother to my friends for so many years, and now you're my friend. It's just the most amazing thing. Norm, God bless you. I appreciate you all. Well, I just wanted to celebrate 50 years of Jubilee, 50 days of doing the John Morgan Show, and really we're just getting started. I know it's 50 days, but gosh, we've learned a lot in those 50 days. I've learned how to put 50s up on the screen, learned how to do videos, and I mean, do you remember at the beginning? I barely knew how to start the show, and then every time the show would get over, I'd say, where's the button? And I wouldn't be able to find the turn it off button. Those were kind of crazy days. You know, I kind of miss that because, see, other things pop up, like my beautiful bride, Kathy, making that comment. What did Heather say? Oh, really? That's pretty funny, Heather. Huh. Yep. Way past 50, my friend. Way past 50. But not that far. George W. is 74. And I'm not there yet. So, I mean, I've got 10 years before I'm anywhere close to that. So, you know, it's all relative, Heather. I was trying to think of something I could play for you guys on my ukulele. And all I came up with was the theme to James Bond. It's kind of silly, but check this out. Let me see if I can still do it. Oh, yeah. Anyway, and then I've been working on a little Santana. Well, it's a hot one. Oh, it's crazy. I love this little ukulele. Who would have ever thought you could have so much fun on a 4-stringed instrument? I mean, it's such a blast. It's such a fun little tune. I heard Stephen Curtis Chapman say recently that he thinks that the ukulele is the reason why everybody's happy in Hawaii. It's impossible to sing a sad song with a ukulele. Well, folks, have a great dinner. I've got a wonderful dinner that my beautiful bride and I are going to enjoy together. And then we're going to go and play some games with some friends. And it's going to be an amazing night. Have a great weekend. It's Friday. Woo, woo! And gosh, I appreciate you. I love you. I like you. You're the best. Ain't life fun? Dee, God bless you. Carol, God bless you. Karen Sue Bailey Vance. Hey, you know, what do you guys think about doing a Zoom call? You know, not on Facebook or anything, but just all of us getting on a call together. Wouldn't that be fun? Kind of just a meetup where we could all be on and just chat with each other. Would that be fun? Would y'all enjoy that? I don't know. You're not going to hear me say it for 22 seconds. By then, I'll just wait. I got no place to go. I got no place I got to be. Carol, see you soon. Mame. By the way, when y'all see Carol Viau, her name is Mame. Mame. I don't know why, but it is. Precipitate you good too, brother. See you Monday. All right. Norm's in. All right. We'll set something like that up for the very near future. And I've got some more surprises coming up in the next 50 days. We're going to do some more interviews with people way more famous than me, and we're just going to have us a time. I love you. I like you. I want some more of you. God bless you, everybody. God bless America. Don't forget to share the show. Hit those likes and hearts, because that's the kind of stuff that gets the algorithm. Algorithm, you know, the rhythm that Al Gore invented. God bless you all, and God bless America.